Afternoon, gardeners. Gardeners are such nice people. Tony and I have just been for a walk and we stopped to admire somebody's beautiful variegated iris. And the lovely man dug me a clump out. Look at that. Complete stranger. Never spoken to him before, and he went straight away and dug me a clump out. So I've popped it on there as a nursery bed just until I find somewhere proper to put it, because I want it in the back garden. But oh, look how pretty it all is this morning. I say this afternoon, as I say, we've been for a walk and we're tired. And these lupins, I have discovered with lupins that when they start to get all seedy pods down, if you just put your hand on and run them down, they just all fall off. I was always cutting them down far too early, but now I just run all the seed pods off. But it's coming nicely. Look at this. Let me just step back up here. As I said, I think I said a while back, my friend and I, hang on a sec, there we go. My friend and I were in competition to see who could make their garden the most colourful. Well, to be honest, I'm more a veg grower than a flower grower, although I'm getting better at it. And it's looking pretty. It is looking nice. Look at that beautiful penstemon. That was just a little tiny thing last year. We got that as a bargain at the garden centre last year. But look at it. Beautiful throat. And they root like weeds. So if you know anyone's got penstemon and you'd like a cutting, I'm sure they'd give you a little cutting. Can you see by the back door there? Worm pea, do not drink. They have a wormery and they gave me a bottle of the runoff. The fig is coming really well. I know we've had a lot of rain, but it seems to have benefited the fig. And this here, these are all the armpit tomato plants that I pulled off different, let me get down there, different tomatoes. So in fact, actually, they probably could do with a bit more de-armpitting. They're armpit tomatoes. Little Rondo Denise there coming on nicely. I've picked a load of courgettes this morning. I've done a sweet and sour chicken and veg for tomorrow. So it gets the opportunity now. Let's go that way. The opportunity to sit and develop overnight. I love verbena, and I had lovely ones growing in the garden, not in the garden, in trays in the back garden. And I went out this morning, flaming slugs eating the lot. I was sick as a chip because they were at the point of planting out. I should have put them out the other day and then thrown a load of slug pellets around. I have no qualms anymore about slug pellets. I want to eat my veg. I want my flowers in the garden. Look at this tomato. Look at that beauty. Look at the size of it. It's a beaut. Again, that's another one that needs de-armpitting, I think. Yeah, look at this. They're everywhere. I've not been, hang on a second, not been out here much. This courgette, we've had courgette after courgette after courgette. But look at this fig. It's really took off. So we're kind of hoping that maybe next year we'll have some figs on it. It's only about, I think, 3-4 years old. It was just a tiny little cutting. So let's have a little look. Look at the colours in this. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's all coming nicely. Look at the fruit on this apple tree. Look at that. It's an absolute mass of apples. Now, let me go this way again. I'm trying not to go too fast. Go this way again. The tomatoes, look at them over there. They're the black Russians. They're starting to colour up a little bit. Look how gnarly they were. I wouldn't say it looks like a cat face, Ali, but I'm not even sure it looks edible. But we'll see. Look at the plums. Aren't they beautiful? Look, all the way up the tree. This is one of those column variety of trees. Needs a good trim. Verbena bonariensis. We were given that by our friend. That's pretty. Look at that other penstemon, that little pale pink and white. Isn't it lovely? We've had so much rain. I need to come out now, actually, before it starts raining again, and give the hedge a really good trim, because it's not going to look like a hedge, more a disparate group of stalks and twigs. No, it definitely needs trimming. Right, I am going indoors now, and I'm going to go and cut the hedge. Not indoors, obviously. I'm going to go indoors and get the hedge trimmer. It's in the garage. I love that, though. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, happy gardening, folks.